Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 11 of PIRLO'S Manager to Glory series. We're picking back up halfway through the season. Our new signing, Chiesa, has been red hot at the beginning of this season. 13 goal involvements in just 16 games. And we're gonna pick up in one of our league table games against a lower level side. And Chiesa continues to show his scoring prowess. In this episode, we will be continuing the DFB Pokal Cup run. And as of right now, we think that is the competition with the highest percentage of winning compared to the league table, where we do sit at 7th. But we are still about 6 to 10 points out from the #1 spot and only 2 to 3 points out from the 10th place spot. This game ended up being very close at the end after our substitute center back David was unable to clear his line, leading to a very easy finish by their striker Wagner. It put us in jeopardy of dropping 2 points at the end of this game. In the 70th minute, in my opinion, this could have been a red card by that same center back David. He just runs into the striker, but the ref does not call it. And that would end up being the last opportunity for either team this game. And we survived with a final score of 2 to 3. Those points were definitely needed, and that puts us in 3rd place. Now only 4 points off of the #1 spot, but we are facing Borussia Dortmund. Here's a look at our mid-season stats. Chiesa is leading the team in both goals and assists with 12 and 5. And you know that Selk is still producing at a high rate. Campbell is that substitute center mid that came in for Saibari's injury. And while he has been performing well, the good news is Saibari will be returning in this game from his injury. However, you can see that he's still a bit rusty as he misses that shot. Later, he does deliver a nice through ball, but for some reason, Selk can't get a foot onto the ball. They drop off a nice few set of passes, which leads to an easy goal for Dortmund. And we have one opportunity at the end of the game. We cross it inside to Chiesa. He tries to beat his man. Unfortunately, that pass is just not good enough, and we take a loss 0 to 1. That puts us out of the top 3, and Borussia Dortmund does take a 1-point lead on it. Now we're skipping ahead to the most important game of the season so far, the quarterfinals, the DFB Pokal. We make our mark late in the first half, with Saibari returning from injury and scoring within his 2nd game played. And he almost doubles his score in the 60th minute off of a volley. Deriva rebounds his own block shot and shoots into the open net. This game was not even competitive. We take a 2-0 win. We end up picking up a draw in our next game. We lead up to a very important game against RB Leipzig, as we are number 3 in the league and they are number 2, but they do have a 3-point advantage. So if we pick up this win, we could take 2nd place. We get on the board first, going up 1-0. And we end up winning this game, as that was the only shot between the two teams. And we take the #1 spot in the table, with about 10 games left in the season. In our very next game, we do give up a goal, going down 1-0, but Deriva has the best run of the season so far, dribbling around 3 separate defenders, cutting inside the box, and delivering an amazing finish. After tying up the game 1-1, a volleyed header leads to a nice through ball and an easy one-on-one with our keeper. One chance left in this game to tie it up. As hard as Chiesa tried, he was unable to find the back of the net. This leads to a very inconsistent 3-game spell, where we drop another game and pick up 1 draw, only earning 1 point in 3 games. And we drop from the #1 spot to number 5 just like that. We need to forget about that, because now we are going to the semis of the DFB Pokal. Because this is such an important game, I'm going to show more of an extended cut for these game highlights. In the 30th minute, some poor defending leads to a close shot, but Unerstal is able to save it as it goes off the post and back into his hands. The cross rebounds out and it finds Chiesa. Dames is sprinting past his man, and that 97 pace once again comes in clutch as we take the lead in the 74th minute 1-0. We end up time wasting for the rest of the match, and they pick up a red card as they don't appreciate the disrespect. But one goal is all we needed by Dames, and we're through to the final of the DFB Pokal, where we will be facing Borussia Dortmund. We played them earlier in the season where we just lost 0-1. In the next episode, we will be going through the Season 5 finale of our last final 5 games in the league and the Cup final. If things go right, we should be able to secure the Bundesliga title and win the DFB Pokal. Tune in next time to see if Hamburg can pull off the double. Thanks for watching.